my God. I woke up and I don't know, is it God? Am I an angel? Is it a UFO? What could it be? Should I be scared? Maybe I should call somebody. Somebody else should know more than me, right? I've been taught that, right? So as whatever country you have, I know you have a flag. And as we are all taught different ways of etiquette, of retirement, which is not burning it, it's retiring it for having done its duty. And when that halo comes back on you, may you then choose to do something nice for those that gave their time, that you could enjoy your latte today. Okay. All right, so Core Goddess back on with mischievousness to inspire every good soldier. May the good guys win, and of course America. Ooh. I have to deal with camo colors because it's just what I got. And of course, something to match the eyes, right? Everything's made in China, but once in a while, you can find still something that's made in the USA. And it's cool. So, last time I went to some place that they called it the Boondockers, and they said Vixens. So I thought Vixens. And so today I will be in the vintage, which is how they judged it. The vintage, they need two different categories, that's all. Anyway, it's going to be an honor to go see all of our flags. And if you're a civilian, please get out there and realize that carrying the burden of war and then having to take care of the cemeteries, get your children out there and take care of the cemeteries for the veterans. Don't just leave it to the old guys from the old wars to care about why you have the freedom or I have the freedom to be on YouTube today. And around the world, all of you have taken our money, our power. And who called in the debts for all the money we used to owe? People used to owe us a lot of money. Countries, I think it was, not people. All the people, no matter what place we live on, as far as I know, if there's any taxation or any kind of thing like that of control, we end up paying salaries of those that govern over us. So is it we, the people? Are we really free? Well, when the bodyguard is almost untouchable, someone that it just seems sometimes some people want to be martyrs, want to be remembered for being a martyr black person or whatever, the egotistical ones. And some might say, they used to say Reagan. I think he's cool. He said the best saying, next to many other presidents like carry a big stick, is he did his best thinking on a horse. So my mother loved him. I lived through him. And I'm here to tell you, I wish his values were acting out now versus what I see in the news. And I think the news should be shut down. Shut down, kept out of the war space. And civilians got to realize for the first 5 to 10 years that a warrior comes home, the family needs help. Because they don't know they have an issue necessarily. And quit getting your damn labels off of them. Love, not labels. Love, not labels. More sex, more climbing rocks with your kids. TV's great, but hello, who's the addicted child now? The parents. And we have people from other nations that look at us and all they've had was this little computer to ditz with people and to be bullies and sneak around. And so they're very, very smart. Very, very smart. Very, very smart, and I admire them. And I'm not talking about the Japanese. I honor them. They've suffered, but they were honorable warriors as samurai. We don't seem to have that fate when hate is in control. So I suggest we all start praying as much as our enemies, whoever we point our finger at. I grew up thinking the Catholics were like next to the devil, evil. And I love Mother Mary. The compassion I feel just when her presence, of being even just near an idol, a statue of her. She actually was a real woman. Is that so wrong? Can we get over it? God made all these names. And in America, that's still legal to call them. It's still legal to carry a gun and protect them. So get off our guns, Dianne Feinstein, and any bitch that fucks that woman, man or female. She should be dropped in the middle of Iraq without a weapon. Or wherever, I don't really know. That's just my opinion. I'm not trying to overthrow the government. I'm just like wanting to have media have equal time, not brain injury, bought and paid for. All the media is bought and paid for, and now ice cream companies are going after newspapers to do exactly what the Hertz Castle did to cannabis. When paper used to be cheap, it came from a plant that came from the same thing as people call marijuana, hemp. Well, hello, paper used to be a lot nicer, and we had more trees, so we had more oxygen. We had fewer people on the planet at the time, so of course they didn't experience the effects of the cutting down clear cuts, of which it takes, a few of our lifetimes to rebuild. And now we're talking nuclear waste, so quit giving up. It is not any one of our rights, no matter what planet or what we call God, any one of our rights, to not pray for those that we would call our enemy, that have done us wrong, that are family, friends, or otherwise. And on this Memorial Day 2013, we have the 60th year of the Korean War veterans, some of the most honorable people in the world, not just America, but the best of the West. I have gotten to meet so many, and I wish and hope and look forward to you meeting them too. But today we honor, and these old guys are out there honoring, carrying flags and lugging stuff around. We're the young people, all you people that are so proud that you got retirements and vacations. Where are you plugging in the flags, starting at 5:30 a.m. for 25 years as a volunteer? My sister and I volunteered. Janice, my big sister, we volunteered. She was a legal secretary and helped the family get their families back from the state when they took them, and drugs and whatever. Girls can accuse a guy of rape, and she gets off, but his life is ruined, and he might have been the bad guy. I've been around a lot of bad guys, but I've been around a lot of really good men. And women, we can build good men, but we can rape and tear down a man in a rejection. Now the challenge is now to come to this now, which is twinkling of the eye. We got to set our differences aside, and on this day, as men and women, honor each other as equals. Because the Civil War was not fought over black slavery any more than the Iraqi war is creating more white abuse by all other races that live on our land that we conquered, yeah. But we gave the right to bear arms. We gave the right to call God by whatever you call it, in what other country you come. Just get the hyphen out of it, because whites are slaves now. And does it make you feel better to be righteous over it? Then you're no different than the lords and the ladies and the kings and the queens and the ancients. History repeating itself. Stop it. Stop it. So let us come together and honor all those who have given their life in something that they believed in. That could be a global agreement where two or more gathered, quantified it by those that are present, watching, conscious, four-legged, two-legged, all life beings that are of God. I've been called a Buddhist. I've been called a healer. I've been called all kinds of things. And right now, my red, white, and blue flags are calling me. They're calling me back to you, baby. Back to you. So, whoever you're with, give them a hug. Vitamin C, emotional style.